I'm an I-78 back in the house for another live stream. I do apologize for having. Hey y'all, I'm an I-78 back in the house for another live stream. I do apologize for pushing this back a few minutes. I had some family business I had to take care of. But I am here. I appreciate all of you for stopping by this evening for Tommy Tuesday featuring channel favorite Tommy Sotomayors. We are going to be looking at and examining the lessons of Black mothers today. Now, for us older people, we remember a time when we could look to our mothers and our grandmothers for guidance as far as how to express our femininity, how to conduct ourselves, etiquette, class, education, things of that nature. These youngins today, they don't have that. They have mothers who teach them how to twerk in public, fight, disrespect, steal, and just basically dodge every shred of taking accountability for anything they do, good or bad. They teach them how to be victims. Everything is you have no control over the circumstance. It just happened to you. There's nothing you could do about it. Everything is reactive instead of proactive. And we got a couple things we need to get into. Like I said, it's Tommy Tuesday, so we're gonna start out with my boy Tommy Sotomayors. He is again that is my all-time favorite. And so he did a show. I want to say it was last Tuesday. Did a couple shows that day. We looked at one Friday from that same day. This one was actually the show he did right before that. This one is about a mother and her pregnant teenage daughter being arrested in Walmart for stealing. Now, for those of y'all who know, Walmart is in the process of phasing out self-checkout because of crap like this. So, this particular video runs the full gamut of everything I just mentioned. The stealing, the fighting, the being a victim of circumstance, the dodging accountability. Just it is a perfect example of poor life lessons taught to you by your mama. So since she was teaching it to her daughter, I'm pretty sure her mama taught it to her. But we're gonna go ahead and take a look because it's pitiful, y'all. It's pitiful that this is what our children today are getting. This is what they're getting. So let's take a peek and we will discuss.
Oh man.
All right, Tommy. I'm gonna tell him he gonna have some colorful comments here.
We should be in for a good show. I think we'll be in for a good show. What does it mean by skip to content anyway? Hey, man.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, man.
Come on, Tommy.
Hey, man. Hey, guys. What's going on? I've been sick. But I've been trying. I've been trying to get back to you guys. I've been working my way back to you guys so I can do a show. I've been working my way back to you guys. I hate when I get colds. They last only a couple days, so I had a cold in and out for like the last couple days. I don't even know if it was really a cold. I don't know what it was, but I got it. Idiots Exposed says he missed me. Thank you. If you guys could do me a favor, hit that like button. I'm noticing, like I said, the more I hang around those guys, those what do you call them? Those red pill guys. Man, them red pill guys just dicks. Them red pill guys just say some stupid shit. and you're supposed to go along with it. And the more you listen to them, it's like everybody, oh man, this is some dumb shit. But I got a show that I'm gonna do for you guys. Do it really quick, and then come and do a real show. I saw a video of a yeah, I did say they was lames, and I was right. They just, anytime you give people who aren't used to having power, they're gonna abuse it worse than the people who had the power. That's all they do. That's all they do, Killer Mike. That's all they do. I got in one of the spaces that I watch how them white boys talk online. And I'm telling you, they say a whole lot of shit they are not trying to say in your face. They really say a lot of shit online that they are not trying to say in your face. And I'm not saying that I'm the biggest, baddest person out there. It is. But what I'm telling you is leave me the fuck alone if I ask. People had a right to be left the fuck alone. And a lot of these white boys use the internet to say some shit they could never say to your face. Like, why are you saying this? The one guy said, you lost the argument because if y'all didn't see the show, you can go to the website and see it. Yeah, he said, you lost the argument because you got emotional.
It was a lot. We might get it.
The other one, did you think he called you? Did you call him white because he called you a crackhead? Do you think he was being racist? You stupid son of a bitch. First off, if I'm still logical in the midst of my emotion, you can't tell shit. My voice, I lost the argument. That's not a true fact. That's not a true fact at all. From Walmart. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a beautiful day. Here we go. And I want to show you guys a video. I love that statement. The statement that I brought to y'all that y'all never used prior to me. Yeah, I take a lot of credit for a lot of things. Okay. Who else should? I'm gonna wait on somebody else to give me the credit. I'm gonna take it myself. Y'all used to make fun of me when I used to say the phrase by that logic. Patrick, you remember that, don't you? Sassy girl, you remember that, don't you? They used to make fun of me. They used to have shows. You can't even have a conversation with Tommy. Anytime you say something, he says, by that logic. I'm like, well, damn. But I'm just trying to, I didn't think I was saying anything wrong. Now they all said, by that logic, but you used to make fun of me for saying it. Legendary Bear says, the only one that is not oppressed is the good Lord. Can I get an amen for that? But you're not religious, are you, Tommy? Now we need to agree which Lord to follow. No, I'm not religious. But if you argue with me on the merits of your God, or if you argue with me on the book of your God, I will argue with you right or wrong based upon that you're arguing with that book. Because if you're going by that, then that's why I said, that's why I use the phrase by that logic. I will let you tell me what is and what isn't. Ladies and gentlemen, that was America's favorite Jew, Bono. If you guys could, if you missed any of the shows I did earlier today, don't worry. Go. If you subscribe to the Twitch, make sure you go to the website. Oh, yeah, that was funny earlier what I did today. Yeah, I was going to do that show. Oh, headbutt. I'm doing that show next. And wait till you see, wait till you guys see the interview and the lie that's being told. So I'm doing that show next. You'll be able to see it. I appreciate you guys being here. What's up, Ian? What's up, Sassy Girl in the house? Everybody's watching the show. Like I said, if you missed the two shows I did earlier today, you can go to the website at tjskoc.com and watch those. I will be talking about the judge in Atlanta here later on today, but I want to talk about this because it goes to the heart of what I was talking about. And if you saw the space that I was in earlier, I was able to make this one black woman agree with everything I said, except for what I said about black women. Now, I understand it's difficult to listen at what I said and what I say about black women, especially if you're a black woman. If you're a black woman or if you love black women, I guess that's a thing. Not that you can't love black women. I'm saying, I guess it's a thing, like loving black women is like this thing that means you cannot criticize them or that you won't listen to any criticism. And I hate that I now know that most of the people who agree with me on a lot of things that I say about Black women, they feel the same way about themselves or anything that they like. And let me explain. They will listen to me and tell Black women that they need to listen to me until I say something that's against them and their stances. And then once I say something against them and their stances, they become just like the Black women they criticize. That's the part I think that hurts me the most. I don't get mad when you talk about shit that I do. Matter of fact, I make sure I'm not the first person to put my motherfucking hand up. Like if you think about it, either I'm gonna have a argument that's a good argument, or I'm gonna say, let me leave y'all alone. Because if I do some foul shit and you think the shit's foul, oh God. Mm-hmm. Y'all give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and start playing the video because I got to let this person in. So take a look at this video. It's a woman and her daughter stealing.
Heard wonderful stories of family bonding, where mothers and daughters share unforgettable moments like walks on the beach or even picnics. Well, in this case, officers were called to an active shoplifting scene where a mother and daughter were seen on Walmart CCTV engaging in what's known as skip scanning. Skip scanning is when a thief goes through the self-checkout lane and only scans the items they want to pay for, stealing the rest of the items in their cart. When the officer arrived, he noticed the mother and daughter only paying for the items they scanned and not the items they stole. He waited patiently before they left the store to catch them red-handed.
What I don't understand is why these people be forgetting that these officers have body cameras on, so they are recording the entire interaction. This is what I'm First off, let's look right here. Really, when people, can somebody answer this for me? When did it become fashionable and the thing to do to not wear maternity clothes when you break? When that started?
When Shane went away and just being as extra as possible is the new thing.
Cause she up here extra. She real extra. She got on some leggings. I'm so sick of y'all in them damn leggings. Y'all look like y'all stink. And then we got me and I here confirming it's true. And then she got this t-shirt on, ain't even covering her belly.
Yeah, they always want to show whatever.
And your mama looked like she was about 10 when she had you. My thing is, how y'all up in the upscale Walmart looking like hood dwellers and think ain't nobody gonna be looking at you? This I'm trying to understand. We can't we shit, these young people don't fuck around like this. You know we don't do this. I'm just saying. But honestly, even if you I'm gonna talk about the mama, because here go these good lessons I was talking about earlier. You know, if you going to Walmart to steal, why you gonna take her with you? What was this her introduction on? This is how you get it done. You couldn't be having a conversation with her about not getting knocked up, but you got her, you know what I'm saying, shotgunning the theft.
They don't think that far. So they was probably out and decided to do shit while they was out. Well,
stupid games with stupid ass prices.
2 minutes from Walmart when they decided. It wasn't like they had a full strategic plan 30 minutes ago. No, this is a 2-minute plan.
Well, stupid games get stupid prizes, and here we go.
Because that's how we see the results. Like, what was y'all thinking? They wasn't.
This right here.
Kool-Aid packets, and then
listen to this. This
tank top for the shirt.
I'm gonna hang on to your purse for you.
No, you're not gonna touch my purse, and you can keep that.
They're the one not cooperative.
You can keep that.
You are under arrest.
So watch what happened. As you guys see, the lady said, "And you can keep that."
Know how that works?
So you got this big old fat mama
you paid for?
and her daughter, and what they were trying to do was steal from Walmart. Now, these will be the same sisters that will call you broke. These will be the same sisters that'll tell you you don't have XYZ, but yet they're stealing from Walmart. You'd assume Walmart wouldn't be this high-end place that you need to steal from, but yeah, that's what they're doing. And as you watch them, the woman thought, oh, well, no, you can keep that.
Right. Hey, Derek, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Exactly. So my thing is, if you haven't done anything wrong and don't have any cause to stop you, what the hell are you snatching your purse out the buggy for and then grabbing your time? Y'all can keep that. If you pay for it and it's yours and it's a legal transaction, what is you can keep this? What is that? Like you guilty. And then you just gonna keep walking. You gonna keep walking. Think you gonna walk past the police? Because this ain't security. This is real straight up police. Like you in charge of the situation. You not. So again, here we go with another good lesson. We're gonna teach her how to steal. We're gonna teach her how to handle getting caught stealing. And we're gonna teach her not to have any respect for law or law enforcement. She already knocked up. So you have set her on a trajectory for all kinds of common statistical bargain basement success. That's you set her up to be just like everybody else. But let's continue on with the lesson.
You can keep that. No, ma'am, you were trying to steal it. What do you mean I can keep this? But let's watch the rest.
Do not move. You are under arrest. You are under arrest. Do not move.
Yeah, I'm gonna say absolutely.
Do not move. You're under arrest. For what? As I keep on walking out. Then the girl said, you trying to tase me and I'm pregnant?
Yeah.
I'm pregnant. How many times have you seen black women use their pregnancy?
Here go the next lesson. Now I'm sitting here thinking about it. She took her with her because she was pregnant. See, these types of black women is on this type of time. I'm pregnant, so I can do whatever it is I want to do. Newsflash, folks is giving less than a damn. They will take you down just like you're not pregnant. You don't care help. You don't care about the kids. You putting them in these jacked up situations. So why we gonna care? You concerned about the baby when he said you under arrest, don't move. Don't move, you under arrest. You should stop moving. Now you want to try to challenge him, oh, what you gonna tase me and I'm pregnant? Yeah, I fired her ass up. Try me. I got her right in the shoulder. And then got her again in the leg. I wouldn't hit her in the stomach, but I fired her ass right up. Try me. So this is why. This is why I'm gonna tase you. Because I'm trying right on the leg, right on your neck. They be like, nah, come on now. Right on your neck. Don't make me no, never mind. This is what I'm talking about there. Yeah. These colors is always out here coloring. Yes. Shout out to Big Sis Messy Michonne. These colors. Exactly. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button. Yes. Follow the instructions provided to us by Mr. James. Listen. Yeah. The colors, be coloring. I'm sick of it. Go ahead and take them down. Make me no, never mind. Yep. So here again, another janky toe up lesson that she passing on. So let's continue on, see how this play out. But that's not I'm thinking about. That's why she took her, because she was pregnant.
As a reason why you can't do anything to them, but it's the exact reason why they're doing things to you. I don't understand how everybody else is supposed to care about you being pregnant, but except you. You who are pregnant do not take your pregnancy into account. Everyone around you should take your pregnancy into account. You know what that's like?
I don't give a damn.
It's the same reason how women get to attack men, and then if men turn around and do something to them, they want you to take the fact that they're a woman into account.
Mm-hmm.
Yet when they were attacking a man, they never took into account that they were a woman before they did it. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen. Let's go.
Amen, Brother Simon.
Okay.
Amen.
Just follow. Go with them. Go with them.
First off, look at his outfit. Look at his outfit right now.
I'm not going to jail.
So the big
no, you're
woman
going to
said,
jail.
I'll pay for it.
So we're going to tell
So the big woman said, fine, I'll go back and pay for it. The cop said, no, you're going to jail. She responded, I'm not going to jail.
You sure about that?
So when I talked about on several shows about how blacks try to hold court in the street and make it worse, this is a perfect example. I'm not going to jail. These aren't people who are afraid of white cops as they tell you they are. Because if they were afraid of white cops, why would they be fighting white cops all the time?
I didn't say you're going to jail. I said you're under arrest.
No, that's
Sir, you cannot
Not
touch
make
me.
this. I
I really
can't.
can, though.
You are under arrest.
I did not go nowhere.
Sir, you cannot touch me. What?
I did not even go nowhere. What is wrong with you? Get your hands
Look
off
at
of
this.
me.
Look at this.
Okay, get your hands off of me.
officer.
You're hurting me.
Officer.
You're hurting me.
back up. You need to
No,
back up.
you need to back up because
She's
she
Look
didn't.
at this. Why are you
No,
jumping in?
you need to back up.
She didn't leave.
I didn't even go nowhere.
I'm not messing with
She
You-
didn't
you
leave the
just
door.
did.
So therefore,
So now the rule is they know all these laws. She didn't leave the door.
you can't grab on her.
Okay, can you?
She didn't leave the door, so you can't grab on her.
Okay, see, this is right. So this further lets me know they've done this before. They have engaged in this type of foolery before and have had moderate success. Must have been at the hood Walmart. Now they figure they're gonna up the ante and go to a little bit better Walmart, but this one got like for real police security. So yeah, them reindeer games y'all was playing in the hood don't work over here. But again, ma'am, if you were all the way over here and your mammy was over here and she being addressed by the police, why would you take your pregnant self back over and try to get in between your mama and the police? You supposed to let her take you. Supposed to let her ride on them. What's going on, Derek? How you doing? This some foolery. This is not how this is supposed to go. You gonna go get in front of the police? Okay. I can't with these folks. But then if he'd have drugged her for old and new, then it'd have been something. You know, saying I was abused by the police. I didn't do nothing wrong. We need to march in the streets. Hell, let me go on record. I ain't marching for none of y'all. Be clear. I ain't putting my MX on no asphalt for none of this type of foolishness that y'all got going on. Y'all want to run out there and tangle with the police, the chips fall where they may. What I'm gonna be doing is sitting here, my feet propped up, watching y'all on this TV. That's what I'm gonna do. I ain't marching. Now we can get back to the video.
That is statute 1217
Yeah, I cleared that up.
Walmart arrest handbook.
I had to turn off the
That's
other
you.
window because it was feedbacking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you marching for this foolishness.
Yeah, I seen this clip a couple days ago,
Mm-hmm.
and it gets better. Just watch.
Yeah, so I'm saying, so if she would have got, if this pregnant girl would have got drugged, you know what I'm saying, with the best of them, and then, you know what I'm saying, they're going to get up and have a riot in the streets, you're going to participate?
Well, you know, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm saying, because there was no reason for her to backtrack over there and get between the police and her mama. Ain't no reason for this. But yeah, let's roll on and see how this gonna work out.
No, she's not under arrest. She didn't leave.
Get your
I
hands
didn't even
off.
go nowhere.
Watch out. Get off her.
Okay, can you just let me go?
The
No, I
fuck?
cannot.
Okay, I will do what you ask. This is my daughter. Can you stop, please?
I need her to leave me alone.
Stop. Okay, Hyra, stop.
No.
Hyra, stop. Okay, she's pregnant. Please let me go, and I will calm down.
Stop.
What the being pregnant got to do with you?
Get my phone
Tell
and
me
record
that you
it.
bad mother.
No, he can't do nothing. He didn't. You just walk out the door.
Okay.
Get
What are you doing? I'm not even doing nothing.
Get off of her. She didn't go out the door, so
I'm not even.
I'm not even doing nothing, which means I'm doing something because the double negatives. She continues to fight with the police. Somebody said fast response time for some Walmart stuff. No, this guy was already there. And I can explain to you why the guy was already there. I live in Henry County, and they steal so much here in Henry County that the police cars are sitting right out in front of Walmart. That's how often they steal. Somebody tell me if you know what I'm talking about. That's how bad it is.
That's
And
how
all
it
these
is
places are filled with
up
black
here.
single mothers. You don't find these places in these white.
Yeah. There's a Walmart that there's a Walmart on Ferguson Road. High theft. It is so high that they got the police at the doors. They got an armed security that patrols the parking lot, and that Walmart, everybody know. Everybody here in Cincinnati know that's the Walmart to go if you're planning to steal from, because they have people crash like their cars in the door and everything. They have people try to run out the store and the getaway car leaves them. I mean, this Walmart, it's in the hood. I mean, what do you expect? It's right smack in the hood. All the other Walmarts are in the suburbs, and this is the only Walmart I know of in the tri-state area, which means Kentucky, Ohio, and Indiana. That's in the hood. It is literally in the hood. And on top of that, it's right next door to a high school. So yeah, it's bad.
That's a lot. But I'm like, the rate they going, they gonna keep right on. They gonna be like Portland, because you know they about closed all the Walmart there because folks can't stop stealing.
I'm surprised they haven't closed that Walmart. You know, I've been in there a couple of times, and I don't like going in there because it's the hood. It's the hood. There's let's see, there's Commonsville, Millville, Moosewood, English Woods, Fair Apartments, Westwood. Them all hoods. Not just the name. Them all hoods. And where's Walmart at? Right in the middle of them, in Westwood.
Lord, child. Let me go to Target. I don't want to do this. I'm gonna go to Target.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
That's too much.
I call it the Hood Mart. That's
what it sounds like.
It's the hood. Now, granted, you know, there are good people who do their job, go to work, go home, go to the store, don't cause no problems. But it's the bad ones that makes it worse for the people who just want to go to the store and go home.
Mm-hmm.
That's why shit costs so much at Walmart.
That's craziness. That's craziness. Yeah. Let's see how this gonna play out up here at the Hood Mart. Because these folks, this is
neighborhoods where they need these cops around because these white people are stealing.
White people just steal their stuff and get on with it. Like, they don't be going in there trying to get no.
Here, I don't know if y'all know where it is where y'all live. Somebody said in Memphis, same thing. Yeah, right. Like, if you go to the Walmart here in the area where I live at, they have to have cops there already. They're just sitting there. And that's the Walmart I don't go to. If you got to have cops there, I don't need to be there.
I know that's right.
That's the truth.
You think it would be safer But no, I kind of figure right when you leave your Walmart, you're probably gonna get robbed by one of the people who wait on you to get away from the police. So nope, don't want to be there.
Don't need them type of problems.
I'm doing nothing.
Let her go.
I'm not even doing
You have
nothing.
your items, so you have to let her go.
She is pregnant.
No, man,
You
that's not how
have
that
your
works.
items, so you have to let her go. Who
not how
is
that
the
works.
person teaching these people all these laws?
They good mamas. These are the good
You have
lessons
the
being
items, so
passed
you
down
have
by
to
the
let her
single black
go.
mothers today.
Somebody said
You know
Walmart
what's-
is going to be forced to remove self-checkout. Yes,
They already working.
I knew.
What you say there?
You know what's funny? A lot of people are learning their laws from YouTube.
Right, and don't
But
have none of
they-
that right because in Georgia where they are, you do not have to actually leave out of the building for it to be considered stealing.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
she's so
I don't,
smart, she dumb.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, um, it looks bad. It makes us look bad. Ignorance makes us look bad.
Mhm.
You know, somebody said if you want to have something. Yeah, somebody said if you want to have something, put it in a book. You know,
That's true.
people rather be people now. Right, people now rather they. What did Brother Jay say from X Clan? They rather obtain rather to achieve, and they don't want to learn. They want to be told.
Mhm. I mean, you have
And that's
access to
why
all of this information a million
all
times
of
faster
it.
than you had it before, and you 5 times as dumb.
I had a guy at Walmart. I was at Walmart in Connersville, Illinois.
Mhm.
And I was there late one night. I went in, you know, grab a few items, and guy waited on me. And he said, "Let me see your receipt." And I asked him, "What's gonna happen if I don't let you see my receipt?" He said, "Well, I'll keep you here till the police come." I said, "You think you could stop me? Really? Really? Oh, over what? Over what? You taking your job too far?" And this was the suburbs where I was at. I had but in the hood mark, I walked in, and then I noticed the lady at the door was going through all the black people stuff, going through all their stuff. You know, let me see your receipt and checking their bags and everything. And as soon as a white couple walked through, they ain't get stopped. So I stood there and I waited to see what was going to happen again. And of course, the person at the door, she was white. And then she just started stopping all the black people. And I said to her, I said, "Why are you stopping everybody that's black? But
Mhm.
when that white couple walked through, you didn't stop them." She said, "Well, I can't stop everybody." And I said, "But you're only stopping black people.
Yeah,
That's
what's
the
that?
problem."
Right.
You see, it's the few that makes it bad for everybody else.
Mhm.
Everybody else. Welcome to the real world.
Mhm. Let's see how this gonna turn out. Since this little girl been giving some bogus ass information about her mama, let's see how this works out.
Self-checkout was going to be a problem.
Okay, real simple. You guys are under arrest.
No,
You're
you
not
guys
in
are
charge.
not under arrest.
Put your hands in front of you.
No.
You're going to place your handcuffs.
Okay, can you? Okay.
It's not up for debate.
Right, it's not up for debate.
debate.
This ain't optional.
The man said it's not up for debate. But here's the difference, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who are watching, had this been two black men grabbing and pawing at the police, and it wouldn't matter if I had 5 women currently pregnant.
Shot.
Had it been 2 black men telling the white cop, "I'm not going anywhere. Get your hands off of me." What do y'all think would have happened?
Shot.
By now.
Shot.
He'd have been lucky if all he got was tased.
That's what I'm
So
talking
when you
about.
black men are listening to black women talk about we have this problem, no, we don't,
No.
because they get away with shit like this. You don't.
Facts.
You don't get away with putting your hands on a cop. You don't get away with telling the cop you aren't going to be arrested. You don't get away with telling the cop any of this shit that they're doing.
Facts.
So stop letting them tell you it's we. They know they can get away with doing this shit.
Then stop resisting.
Get off of me, bro.
Stop
Yes,
resisting.
yes.
Let me come
I'm
get off
offering to
of me.
handcuff you. Do not interfere with me.
Off of me.
Stop it.
Get off of me.
I'm trying to not hurt you. You are under arrest.
No,
You are not
you
under
don't.
arrest.
That's my ass up. Yeah, lay her
They
out.
keep yelling, she's pregnant. But doesn't she know she's pregnant?
Right.
So if she cared about her pregnancy, she wouldn't be fighting a grown man.
That part.
Get the fuck off of me. Get off of me.
Look at this shit.
Is she trying to knee him?
Get the fuck.
Nah, I wouldn't say this is lame.
Bruh, get the fuck off of me. Bruh. Now, here's who I really feel bad for. Whoever got her pregnant. Imagine the kind of trouble he's gonna have to deal with when she dropped the niggly bear, the cub.
Wow.
Imagine what he's gonna have to deal with this chick. Imagine what he's probably already dealt with this chick.
The niggas record.
Well, you gotta stop fighting, okay?
Right. You want to get mess up
All right,
the
stand up.
Joe Major says, Tommy, remember you said that they were machines. This woman has been tased for close to a minute and still isn't phased. That is a machine.
Still ain't laying.
She keeps saying it. Now, I want y'all to take a look at what's about to happen. Because the simp du jour will always show up.
Stand up for me. Put your hands on your back, okay? Put your hands on your back. Yeah.
Get off of me. I didn't do that. Get the fuck off of me.
Help them. You got her?
Get off of me. I didn't do nothing. Get the fuck off of me.
You're under arrest. Let's go.
Move. Get off of me. I didn't do nothing. Get the fuck off of me.
You don't never see that I want to see. We can be clear. Y'all know I want to see a black female cop come deal with these chicks. That's what I want. Let me go ahead and deputize me for about 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Let me hang outside the Walmart. I'm gonna give this a whole new spin. I'm guaranteed to go viral because it ain't even gonna be what you think it's gonna be. It's gonna be some chicks straight getting eight.
I don't think Walmart can afford you.
Listen, I might come out there and do it for free just to get my point across. Listen, it's gonna be some chicks straight getting their ass whooped. I'm sick of y'all getting out here, got us black people looking like we just demons and animals in the streets. Like, what is it? What is it about the handcuffs that activate the demon in the black women? What is it? It's something about them cuffs. As soon as them bracelets go on, the demon be that be it. The demon be activated. Ain't nothing you can't calm it. You can't soothe the savage beast. Like that demon just be wide open. Like why?
I don't know. I don't know.
You'd be good to see what I'm talking about. Something about them cuffs.
We have lost something along the way.
You didn't have to do that. You was twice her age, man. You ain't have to do that.
He's a police.
You didn't have
You know
to
what
do
kills
that.
me is that one.
Twice her age. What?
Right, that had nothing to do with nothing.
You didn't have to do that, man. You twice her age. That's why he had to do it, because he twice her age, sir. He ain't trying to wrestle around with this gorilla.
That part right there.
You ain't have to do that, man. You twice her age.
That's what I'm saying. It's always some goofy ass Negro that want to come out there. Why don't you go over there and talk to him and get him to chill out? Bruh.
You know, if he would have pulled out the mace, I mean, unfortunately, he had the right to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I could have sworn I heard him say, I could have sworn when she said, well, I'm pregnant. He almost said, that's not my fault.
Mm-hmm.
He almost said that. He should have. He should have.
I ain't gonna be caring. I'm gonna straight whoop on their ass. I'm gonna treat you I'm gonna beat on you in the manner that you come at me. Let's put it like that. So if you come like you some kind of wild demon in the street, that's how I'm gonna beat you.
Again, we lost something. We've lost something along the way, along with accountability and self-respect and everything. I mean, you teaching your daughter, you in the store with your daughter, and I've seen clips where mothers be in the store with their kids, and basically they just using their kids as an accomplice.
Yeah. You remember the video? Was it last summer where it was the black woman and she had her daughter steal that one pocketbook?
Yes.
And there was in the restaurant. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah, they caught that lady. They caught that lady.
Two dead flies smashed. Okay.
They caught the lady, the guy that she was with. Unfortunately, I mean, you're showing these kids the wrong thing to do. That's why our reading levels are down, our math skills are down. Mm-hmm. I mean, stupid is as stupid does.
Exactly.
And it's like, when we gonna get it? When are we as a people going to get it?
It looked like these folks are doing exactly.
They don't want to get it. They want to blame somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
They want to blame somebody else for their misgivings, and they don't want to hold themselves accountable. Walmart got insurance. They can afford it. They can see what happened. What was that out in Oakland?
My thing is, what happens when they call the insurance company and the insurance company's like, we ain't paying no more? Because you do know that can happen, right?
You right.
Call insurance and file 832 claims. You can't do it.
Right. Your insurance rates will go up. What's that store? Nike out in Oakland, they closed because they got tired of being robbed. Stores will close up, and then you wonder why you got to drive 40 minutes to the nearest grocery store.
Exactly.
You know, here in Cincinnati, we got Kroger's. It used to be a Kroger's in every neighborhood. Now it's not. We got one next to the Hood Mart. We got the next two over this way where I live. It's we got one in Western Hills, and then we got one in Green Township, and them considered suburbs. We got one in Hartwell, that's kind of a mix, and the other ones, they're in the burbs. The only one in the hood, they had two in the hood that closed, and the one
I be saying Kroger ain't playing them games with y'all. Y'all ain't gonna be tearing up no Kroger.
Well, they got one downtown. They got one downtown. The first Kroger's was downtown in the hood, and it was just outdated. So they closed that one, and they opened up like a mini, it's a new Kroger's downtown, but it's in the business district, and they put that Kroger's down there because now where white people didn't used to live in the hood, downtown is being transformed because you got the Bengals, you got the Reds, you got the Coliseum, and you got the new soccer stadium down there. So they pushing all the hood niggas out.
Yep.
And white folks are moving. I swear I saw I went down there to the Finley Market. I was around by the Finley Market. That's in the hood. So I was going down there and I swear I saw one of them bougie ass dogs walking with his nose in the air. And just a couple years ago, all I saw was pit bulls and rocks down there. Now I see them French poodle puppies being walked. I'm like, what?
Them hot diddy dogs.
Right. Them dogs was like, I sharp at Tarjay.
I'm with the Tarjay. Listen, I love you from Tarjay. We ain't gonna do that. Like black people, like, oh, what the hell? You can't go around and steal forever and think ain't nobody gonna never do nothing.
Well, there's some stores just won't tolerate it.
Right.
There's some stores they just won't tolerate it. The Kroger's we go to up the street, they got armed security. Why you need armed security in a grocery store? But
folks don't know how to act. Well, you remember
that's how it is here.
Folks in the snatch and grabbing and all that kind of nonsense. Look,
Yeah. Well, they got these gates at the Kroger's that we go to that they don't open both ways. So if you coming in, you got to go through this gate, and if you're trying to walk through the gate, it'll close, and then the doors are closed, and then the alarm will sound, and then the armed security will come after you. It's crazy, but that's our people.
Yeah, that's us.
That's our people.
Let's see how this gonna play out.
What kind of logic is that?
It ain't. It's bad logic.
And you notice who they never tell what they didn't have to do? The woman. They didn't tell her, you didn't have to do that, girl. You're quite pregnant. You didn't have to do that, girl. Why would you put yourself and your child at risk? Right. Oh, but listen to this.
Black people don't got no rights. Okay.
So what you mean? You know what? Bitch, wait.
You didn't?
Bitch, hold up. Let me be.
Did she just say black people don't have no rights?
Yeah, nobody has the right to steal. Nobody got the right to go into Walmart and fill up their damn bucket and swipe the Kool-Aid packet 4 times and walk the hell out the store. Ain't nobody got that.
I've seen that done.
That's what she did. She put all that stuff in the buggy and she swiped the Kool-Aid packet 5 times, paid for that, and walked out. Well, attempted to walk out because they didn't even make it outside. But yet, nobody has the right to come steal. Fuck she talking about. Black people got a lot of rights. We got the same rights as the rest of the folks.
See, do these people realize that you're on camera?
They don't care.
Especially in the
saying that retarded nonsense. It's probably why she said it.
Especially in the checkout lane, you're on camera. You got the camera in front of you, showing what you swipe, showing what you didn't swipe. Like the aforementioned Kroger's, if you swipe more than 20 items, it'll stop. You can't do anything until one of the workers come over and view your video.
For real?
And then they'll put in a code and let you keep going. But that's how it is now. All the checkout lanes are closed. All the self-check lanes are open. At the Kroger's next to the Hood Mart, they did away with half the checkout lanes. Now it's just self-check. While the security patrol the parking lot, but people don't get it. They don't get it.
Okay, well, first hats off to anybody who can afford to buy 20 items at the Kroger that wasn't 10 for 10. My hat is on to you. Shit, Kroger hot. What's going on, V Smiles TV girl? I appreciate you stopping by. She did. She just wanted to have something to say. And we always got to take any opportunity to sound as ignorant as hell to try to get some coverage. Talking about black people don't have no rights. Don't nobody have the right to steal. Now I'm pretty sure with some rednecks, they did the same thing to the day before, but you didn't have nothing to say about that. And then why you got all them kids in the buggy? Y'all see these kids in this buggy? Girl, if you don't shut up, if you don't shut all the way up, black people ain't got no rights. For real, if you ain't have no rights, you wouldn't be in there shopping. No wish.
Yeah, it could have ended a lot. It could have ended a lot worse than what it did.
For real. So let's see. Cause Mama over here sprawled out on the floor. Y'all can see her over here on the far right. She over here sprawled out. This chick got 3 kids in the buggy. So my thing is, where the hell the grocery gonna be for all the kids in the buggy?
I think I think they done this before and got away with it.
Yeah.
And that's
I'm sure they did.
I think they were because
I think so.
it's an old saying, a dog always returns. Right.
So
they were spotted the moment they walked in.
Mm-hmm.
They were spotted the moment they walked in.
I would have been looking at the fact this girl. I was like, why did you in here? Get some maternity clothes while you're here. But my question is this: what happened to back in the day? You know what I'm saying? Money was tight. You know what I'm saying? Mama had to do what she had to do, and you know what I'm saying? She might have, you know what I'm saying, put a couple canned goods in her purse, and then you know what I'm saying, she went home and cried about it because she felt bad. Where them days at?
Gone.
We don't went from that to you owe it to me.
Gone.
I'm just gonna take.
Gone. Them days went out when they stopped leaving. When the milkman stopped leaving the milk on the front doorstep. I remember that. I remember them.
This pitiful. All right, let's keep going.
Let's hear it again.
And you ain't have to hit her.
You was twice her age, man.
You ain't have to do it. You just like her. You want to come to it?
Black people don't got no rights.
Okay. You feel like you recorded?
I seen everything and I recorded it, and you didn't have to do it. I'm telling y'all, the world hates a lot of black women. When you gotta sit there and keep doing your head like this, whenever you start a sentence off and ending it like this, and ending it with the shoulder shrug and ending it like this, that's why people don't like you, stupid bitches. I'm sorry. Number one, but number two, she said black people don't have no rights. What the fuck?
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
What right to what? Steal?
Yeah, I guess we supposed to have a right to steal.
Black people don't have no rights. If a person says you're under arrest, you let them arrest you.
She didn't pay no attention.
Why is that so difficult?
Not none. She ain't pay no
rights. The person says you're under arrest. If you can prove that you did not steal anything, let them.
She said black people don't have no rights. Did I miss
She said black people don't have no rights.
She said black people don't
You have the right to remain silent.
Thank you, sir. That's the very first line in the Miranda. Okay.
Anything you say will and can be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to the attorney. If you cannot afford the attorney, one will be provided for you. I've never heard this personally, but I've heard it.
Listen, this is what I'm saying. So I don't want to hear black people ain't got no rights. Yeah, no, we don't have a right to steal. Nobody has that right.
Yeah. You have the right.
You stand up and say that like you said something profound. You are an idiot, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's if you don't have the money and you don't if you go in the store and you just go in there and steal, you gotta accept the consequences.
I don't even think it was a situation of you're saying did nobody have no money. The first again, since you want to keep talking about your pregnant daughter, I'm sure you've already taken her down there to get some wig, some food stamps, some prenatal care, some vitamin vouchers, and all of that. So we do not want to hear, you know what I'm saying, y'all ain't got no money.
Gone are the days when you could used to go in the store, eat a few grapes, and still pay for the whole stuff and walk out like ain't nothing wrong.
Like ain't nothing going on, child. You can't do nothing now.
Them days are gone.
You can't do nothing. She said we got no rights. All right.
Get your payday because you didn't do it. Nope. And y'all sit here and encourage the bad behavior of black women. That's my problem. If y'all noticed it, the bad behavior exhibited by black women, people will turn around and encourage it.
Right.
There's no reason for you to record this shit and not say to those two women, just let them arrest you.
Right, because he didn't
Why
say nothing
do all
about going to
this?
jail.
And then to say I'm recording it. Niggas love to want to record something as if that stops bullets.
Exactly. That part right there, son.
D'Armatic says, where's the father? Well, there's no father for any one of them. There's no father for the girl, and there's no father for the child inside the girl's belly.
Mm-hmm. They don't like men.
Black people have no rights because a group of people who got caught stealing are trying to be arrested because they were stealing. And you saying they have no rights when they didn't pull out the baton and beat the girl. They didn't shoot them. They didn't even throw her down on her stomach.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure my daughter's all right.
Your daughter's out there. She's fine.
Okay. Okay. I mean, you shouldn't have did all that. She was pregnant.
Okay, she's still resisting.
You shouldn't have did all that. She was pregnant. Have y'all noticed black women can tell everybody else what they shouldn't have done? But they will never listen to you when you tell them what they should be doing. I don't think.
I mean, he's right. He could have threw her down.
Know how everybody should do something. How white people should act. How officers should act. How men should act. How customer service should act. They know how everyone should act, and they're willing to tell everybody what they should have done. But you can't tell them what they should have done because they'll tell you, you can't check me, boo.
That part.
How is it they know everybody else's job, but their own?
Her job is to make sure that girl ain't getting knocked up. That's what
No, she's not resisting. She was just saying.
Put your leg up.
No, she's not resisting. She was just saying.
Okay.
I'm not complying with the order you just gave, but I'm not resisting.
Oh my God.
Well, why are you shocked? Why are you shocked? And this is why a gallon of milk is almost $5.
You can leave.
And hell, she looks pregnant. This white lady, she looks pregnant.
No, we're playing.
That's crazy. We didn't cross the threshold, son.
Yeah, you was under arrest.
You understand your rights? Yes, you were under arrest for theft. Okay.
It
doesn't matter if you haven't left the store. Once you pass the last point of sale.
I didn't pass nothing.
Yes, you did, man.
I can't help but laugh. I'm sorry.
We're not having court out here. Just go.
Thank you. We are not having parking. We are not having parking lot presidings. Bitch, shut up. We're not having parking lot presidings. Now, man just said you are under arrest. I know we done heard it about 16 times from this man. You are under arrest for theft. She went, well, I didn't leave out the building. He said it doesn't matter. You moved past the last point of sale without paying for these items. That, in the state of Georgia, constitutes theft. Bitch, you a thief. You under arrest. I was just gonna write a little citation, tell you come to court, but y'all want to show out, so now I'm gonna take you down to the precinct.
See, what trips me out is when they do something wrong, and then when they get caught on it, they want to have court right then and there.
Yeah, that's not.
They want to get adjudicated right then and there. Like, nah, we booking you, and you know, to me, that's embarrassing.
We don't have black fingerprints today. playing.
Right. Mug shots. Now you got to go through the process. Now you in the system if you haven't already been.
Right. This
And
ain't nothing new to her.
it's,
This is why she don't want to go back. Because she been
no,
down
it
there.
ain't nothing new.
She know what
Like
she
she
did.
said, we didn't cross the threshold of the store,
No matter.
so you could have this. That's what she said.
No, she paid for the well, a damn $1.25. How much
Yeah,
she
she was willing to give them the stuff that she didn't pay for, but she was going to steal it.
Yeah. So I ain't trying to hear it. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
And that's why Sam's don't want you in their club. Don't want, that's why Sam's want to see your card coming and going when you in the store. It's just bad. It just makes us look bad.
Triflingness, but again, these are the lessons that you passing on to your daughter. So she gonna pass this same nonsense on to that baby she carrying. And that's what I think. I'm tired of y'all hollering about, you know what I'm saying? Don't touch me, I'm pregnant. I can't go through nothing because I'm pregnant. You bitches is demons. Y'all be holding on to these babies through some of the most traumatic circumstances. You demon bitches is not in jeopardy of losing any of these damn babies. Because hell, if that was the case, the way y'all was living, it wouldn't have been no kids. So miss me with all of that. I would have tasted her ass properly. Right in the side of the damn neck. I don't know about me. But anyway, yeah. Wanna have court. We're not having court in the parking lot. You gonna go ahead and go down here and talk to the magistrate. Some of you
it don't look good for our people these past couple for months. With the thing going on in Atlanta, going on in Dalton, going on. It just don't look good on all levels. It don't. It don't. And I can hear them say, when they give a chance, when we give them a chance, it's what they do. They can't help themselves. That's what they saying. They can't help themselves. Look, it's just bad. From street level to all the way to the politicians, man. Y'all making us look like we don't have any common sense. You making us look like we can't control our sexual urges. You just making us look bad, man. I don't associate with them. I don't. I mean, I got a little girl, and you know how hard it is out here already. I gotta fight Sexy Red and Meg the Stallion. That's just what I know about. And the shit I don't know about, I'm like, I gotta keep my head on the swivel. I just can't, man. I can't do them. I can't do it. It's just hard. It's hard. And then, with people like that using their pregnant daughter, I don't know who was using who. They both were accomplices to one another. So it might be that theft ring they had going on that I read about a couple months ago.
What theft ring?
That theft ring, they had it going on in Baltimore. When they broke into the iPhone store. And then I gotta look it up and send you the information. But it was a nationwide theft ring that a couple people were benefiting from. I have to look the story up and I'm gonna send it to you. I remember the story because a lot of stores were affected by it. So I'm gonna look up the story and I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay. All right, let's see what happened with her parking lot court session. Let's see, we ain't having court out here. I love you.
Have a seat. Yeah, no. Okay. This is my pastor. You want to know what's going on? You want me to ask what's going on? That's all. They're under arrest for stealing. They didn't want to be detained for stealing. They were just going to arrest.
Okay, nobody y'all ain't got that going on.
past. I don't forget about it. You get
They were caught stealing, so they were approached by it, started the scene, didn't want to be taken to arrest for it, and that's where we're at now.
You go there and post that bail down?
I might not have.
Okay, hold on. What you say? What?
They're placed under arrest. They were stealing. They didn't want to be detained for the theft. They resisted arrest. Now they're both going to county jail.
Damn. This is be a lesson for y'all. Don't resist arrest. It don't work out.
I'm Officer Ortega.
You get worked over, but it don't work out.
Yep, that's right. What's your name, young lady?
My name is Sahar. See my ID. I watched you look through the whole purse. There's nothing in there. I didn't steal nothing. You didn't see me walk out with nothing.
Okay. So you're under arrest right now. You have the right to remain silent. Any state can be used against you in court. You have the right to an attorney. If you're not afford an attorney, the courts will appoint one to you. You have the right to stop answering questions at any time you talk to an attorney. You also have the right to stop answering questions at any time. You understand what your rights are? Okay.
Let me go ahead and grab another one. Yeah.
I don't know what I was doing.
Never happens that way for us, unfortunately.
Yes.
I don't know how to scan this.
What'd you do to your hand?
All right. I don't have a cash on it anymore. That's all she pays.
All right.
Are they coming here?
They're coming. They're going to go behind the building. So that's not our problem.
What's going on?
I just don't want a bunch of. I don't need the crowd coming out there and cause harassment.
So do you guys understand what they were doing?
We don't need those type of crowds.
They were having like big price items and just scanning a Kool-Aid packet for the big price item. And that is so funny because I used to tell the story, and you guys remember it. I would tell the story about what my mother used to do when I was little. She would take smaller prices, the sticker. When I was young, there were stickers on stuff.
Yep.
But she would take the smaller price items and put it on the and put it on the larger items, and would argue with the white people when they would say, "Well, ma'am, I'm sure this vacuum cleaner didn't cost $1.38." She would argue with them
for real
and say that they were lying and that they were racist. So that would be what would end up happening. And it's just funny that you get the same thing years later with just a different group of people. It's the same thing. And they use white people's guilt against them. Black women are able to use white people's guilt against them. They've been able to do this since they were cleaning white people's houses. They would steal stuff from the white people's house, and if the white people would question and say, "Did you steal this from my house?" they knew they could accuse the white person of being racist.
Yeah.
So this is the stuff they get paid for?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to, I'm assuming they're going to go to jail, but whatever. We'll just put them.
That has to be embarrassing.
You would think. These crowds ain't never embarrassed. That's the problem.
I'll just take it. We'll give them an.
Thank you, Legendary Bear, for hitting that. Hitting that
always
Rumble rant. Says, I see white people walking there as well. So this city seems fairly mixed enough to get good stats. What's the ratio of black and white women arrest versus black and white population? Hit the nail, Tommy. Yeah, like that would be great. And I'm with you, Legendary Bear. That would be a great thing to try and figure out how many times. And of course, you will see the black people will say, well, when a white person is going through, they're not checking them like they're checking a black person, which could be true. That they looked and saw that black woman coming, and they might have been watching her like a hawk to see if she was really scanning the stuff that she was supposed to be scanning. So it sometimes can become a self-fulfilling prophecy when you say, well, it seems like a lot of black women or black people are stealing. And then you see, well, they're only checking the black people. So of course they'd only catch the black people. How many of you guys think that there's some validity in that statement? If they're only checking the black people, they'll only catch the black people. I want to see how many people would agree to that statement. Again, if they're only checking black people, then of course they're only catching black people.
That is true.
Yeah, but I don't think they're not only checking. They're not just checking black people.
That is true. Unfortunately, that is true.
And see, that's why I was going with that, brother. Killer X. That's why I was going with that. I'm going to agree with that statement. Roddy said it too. I believe that statement. I actually agree with it. You fit the profile. And it's easier for you to catch people when you're checking those people. Then that becomes where black folks need to not do it. If you know they're looking for you to do that thing, then don't do that thing, because you don't have to do that thing.
You really don't.
They made a conscious choice.
I honestly believe that they do check black people more than they check white folks. I do.
Because she felt my daughter.
For the black folks who love to call me a sellout and stuff, no, I think you have a legitimate concern in a lot of things. But you know when you wouldn't give me the excuse? If I said a lot of ratchet bitches is looking to get with good dudes and let them good dudes knock her up so we can get put on child support, you know what the woman would tell me to do at that point? Well, then why don't you protect your own seed? Somebody, can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen.
NFL players know that women are after them for their money, right?
And still
NBA players know that women are after them for their money, right?
And still they do
and
it.
So we say to them, if you know there's a price on your head, if you know there's a target on your back, then you need to protect yourself. So if you know these stores are looking for black people to catch, the purpose of being a good thief is to try and steal in places where you will have the highest amount of success.
Thank you.
So if you believe that white people are racist and you believe that white people are going to be checking your stuff out,
don't be
then what you should do is not steal from them crackers. Leave them crackers alone. Stick to chips.
Leave them crackers. Leave them crackers. Now, Tommy done told you. Tommy done told, leave them crackers. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate you. Leave them crackers alone. Y'all don't want to leave them crackers alone. This is what you're going to end up with. Foolishness. Again, that's supposed to be the object of stealing. Is to not get caught so that you can actually leave with the items.
Well, they asked for it.
They did.
They asked for it.
But to understand what you're fighting against. Because clearly, there ain't nobody bothered to go in there and do no recon with them scanners to see how they work. Nobody bothered to look at the parking lot. So the police is already on the scene. You didn't think they could stop if something jumped out? I'd be confused.
Yeah, they on the scene at the Hood Mart up the street. I mean, it's...
Well, it's how we just say, you said this dude, the police are always on the scene. So
it's always police up there. Matter of fact, they built a new police station on the same lot. So on the same lot, they got the new police station. They got Western Hills High School next to that. They got the Krogers and they got Walmart and the police stations right there, and they still go in there and steal.
That don't even make no sense. No, it make no sense.
They don't care. I mean,
so why don't we just go ahead and admit that? It's not that we being dealt a bad hand. It's not that, you know what I'm saying, we got the, you know what I'm saying, the you know what I'm saying, the crackers third eye on us. It ain't, you know what I'm saying, that we always in circumstances we don't have to, we're not victims. We willing participants, and we put ourselves in situations to get caught up.
Because they feel like I've heard people say this into my own ear. They feel like they could just write it off. Well, they don't understand the economics of it. One, they're going to pass off the higher interest rates to the consumer. And then if it gets so bad, they'll close the store.
Right.
They'd rather close the store than take the loss for the insurance. Yeah.
Right.
But they don't care. That's why they do it. They don't care. Walmart got money. Yeah, okay. How you think Walmart get the money?
Right.
From people that go in there, they shop and they go home. But, you know, it makes no sense. You got to go in there and make, like Cat Williams says, you got to make life-changing decisions, either gas or milk. That's what it is now.
Yeah.
That's what it is now.
Especially with all this AI going on, we not even gonna be able to go in a store and actually physically touch something. So what the hell y'all gonna steal in?
I won't be surprised. I will not be.
Hello? There. All right, while I'm waiting for Brother James to get back, you go ahead.
Dramatics 12 said the cameras don't lie, but a black woman won't lie though. Why would you do this? Yes, leave them crackers alone. Stick to chips.
Leave them crackers alone.
Please do. Leave them all the way alone.
Before they shut your stores.
We don't do that. We expect white people to stop
when they close the store down,
being vigilant about their shit.
They don't care because it doesn't affect them. It doesn't affect them until
that seems like what we're asking for, right? We're saying white people be less diligent about your things, because somebody said, well, the camera doesn't lie. You're right. And if they went through all the cameras, they probably see a bunch of white people stealing too. But the cameras don't lie, but it got to be a human that triggers the camera. The camera just sits there and records your ass. Joe Major says, if everywhere you go, you're being profiled, maybe the problem is you too. Because Asians also profile black women in their stores. And why is that? Yes.
Yes, they do.
You fit the profile. You're getting caught stealing everywhere.
Wig stores.
Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a hole with some weave that's stealing. Everywhere you look, there's a black bitch running out the store, telling the police, don't touch me no more. Everywhere you look. Everywhere you look, it's a black woman running up out the store hollering, hey, you wrong for doing your job.
I told you the answer. I tased these bitches.
Real Burger
There's
said,
a
I can hear the music
CVS
in my head as you
up the
sing.
street too. That
I'm trying to call somebody to pick up their groceries if they want.
they don't stop you.
Oh,
You need some help? Yeah. All right. It's gonna be a little easier.
Best bodies in the world.
Here, if you can lean back a little bit and get the other leg out.
Okay.
There you go. All right, now we can scoot forward. Now you can press against the frame. There you go. Scoot yourself forward.
I honestly can't. Woo. Hold on.
There's bodies in the world. Oh.
I'm gonna ask, have you ever been in the back of a squad car?
Oh, shoot.
Me?
Let me do this.
Yeah.
Try to take me out like that?
You ready?
Yeah.
Just once.
I've been in the back of a squad car, and let me tell you, they ain't comfortable.
Not at all.
They are, them seats do not move up. They are not comfortable. No, no. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna. One day I'll tell you the story how I ended up behind there. Believe me, I had nothing to do with it, but I had something to do with it at the same time.
Okay.
But yeah, they're not comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. Let's see if she get out.
Watch your head. There you go. Scoot. There you go. There you go.
Can I tell you something?
What's up?
I would have, even though I was as mad as I would have never took care of that warrant.
I believe it.
Because I actually forgot about it.
She had a warrant for her arrest.
Wait. She had a warrant?
A grown-ass woman already had a...
Yeah, she had a warrant. She got a fit.
Wow.
I forgot about it. You got a warrant, but you in there stealing.
Wow.
Foolishness. Like
They don't care.
Mm-mm.
They do not care.
Was for stealing too.
I wonder what the warrant was for, though.
Probably stealing.
Probably theft, and didn't show up to court.
She ain't good at it.
Probably got caught. Depending on how much she took, it might have just been a cite to court, and she didn't show up to court and got a bench warrant. Not saying that happened to me, but you know.
Shameful. Yes, shameful.
I know people.
It is what it is.
A warrant. To be honest, I would have never, because she being a mammy right now, which she should have done that in the first place. So now we find out she has a warrant for her arrest. Why would you do this? And now she's telling him, I would probably never take care of the warrant I had if it wasn't for this. So thank you very much.
What?
Right.
Yeah, you have the right to remain silent. Please exercise.
What the hell? What are you out stealing when you got a warrant?
If you don't get bond posted tonight, you'll see a judge in the morning.
Yeah, get on back in there.
Where's your purse?
I mean, you still in the store, you can't afford the bond.
Yep, I'll get it all.
At least the big woman being nice now, though. At least she being nice now.
Watch your foot, please. Hey, real quick, while I got both of you here, I want to say this now so I don't forget later, okay? Now, understand that what I'm about to say, I tell every person that I take to the county jail. It is not a personal thing. It is not an accusation. It is a statement. Okay? If you have anything on you, any drugs, any paraphernalia, or any weapons, right now is your time to tell me. A lighter doesn't count as paraphernalia. Right? Including marijuana. Right? I'm not making a judgment. I'm making a statement. Right? That once we get to the county jail.
Wait, she's not handcuffed?
Right? Your lighter is not irrelevant.
Okay, do you want to put my keys in my...
I'll check here in just a second.
Okay.
But if you have any pipes, any papers, anything like that, any drugs, once we get in the county jail, it doesn't matter what it is, it becomes a felony 3 for conveyance. So right now, we can deal with it, on possibly like a lower misdemeanor level, depending on what it is. All right? But again, it's not a judgment. It's a statement that I make to every person I take to the county jail. So when we get in there, like, oh, you know, I had dope stuffed up in me. I didn't know. You did know because I gave you the opportunity. I have made a statement.
Okay, so
Cruiser cameras recording, my body cameras recording.
Together, we're gonna bail them out.
There's no denying that that people were given this warning. Right. Are you worried about something? What's that? Just about being in the back of the car.
Both the mother and daughter were taken into custody. Their skip scanning theft revealed that they were scanning Kool-Aid packets instead of the actual items, totaling just over $500.
Damn.
Hopefully this was a lesson learned, and it's not a good idea to steal with your pregnant daughter by your side. Anyway, hit subscribe and we'll see you next week.
And let me tell y'all something. A lot of y'all didn't pay attention to when the mama said, "You all right?" You know what the daughter was thinking? The same thing I've been trying to tell y'all to get out of. The daughter is sitting there thinking, because I love or hang around my mom. No, it wasn't $500 worth of Kool-Aid. They would use a Kool-Aid packet and then put, like, let's just say a blender in. So they would use the Kool-Aid packet to scan, but the blender would go into that cart. Like if I grab this David Bowie knife, this Rambo knife, this real nigga knife, you know, this OJ, it's a beautiful J. So this right here. And if I had a Kool-Aid package right here with me and I would just scan it like this, well, the Kool-Aid packet that's in my hand would be what was scanned, not this David Bowie knife. Beautiful J. So it's not $500 worth of Kool-Aid, sir. But if you look at what happened with the girl, is what I've been trying to preach ever since I've been preaching it. You have Black people feeling beholden to their mothers, and their mothers are doing things like this. That's why that girl is mad. For those of you who didn't notice it, that's why that girl is pissed.
She messed up.
She's pissed because her mother did some more shit that she then has to. It gets embarrassing after a while. You're in trouble because your mother did some shit. And that's why that girl's in trouble. You're in trouble because your mama did some shit. Mama already had a warrant out for her arrest. But you got to love your mama. That's why she wouldn't say why she was pissed. She was just sitting up there thinking, I got to go to jail.
Messing around with your mama.
Over your stupid ass.
Yep.
Just take a look at her face.
Heard wonderful stories of family bond.
It is.
Look,
right.
Look.
But
she
again,
pissed.
not judgment, it's a statement.
And then she's watching her mama up there trying to play like she getting along with the cop now. That's what's pissing her off. Look at her face. As the mom sitting up there being Aunt Jemima.
Oh, wow.
The daughter is pissed. Look.
I make every person I take to the county jail. So when we get in there, like, oh, you know, I had dope stuffed up in me. I didn't know. You did know because I gave you the opportunity. I have made the statement. Cruiser cameras reporting, my body cameras reporting, right? There's no denying that people were given this warning. Are you worried about something? What's that?
Both the mother and daughter were taken into custody.
And the mama sitting up there playing. Look, she's the one who caused the situation. Like Sassy Girl said, and you put me in the car with this bitch too? It's her fault we're in this situation. Right. Leak says, what the fuck you mean? What's wrong? You know exactly what's wrong. And the fact is, because her mama Black, she can't speak out and say it. How many of you Black children have wanted to say, mama, you wrong, and couldn't? And y'all be at the ripe old age of 60. Still can't tell your mama she wrong. Still got to help mama bail out of some shit she got you in. Still got to pay because she done got a credit card in your name. Now, when you went to go get a house, you can't get it because mama put a credit card in your name when you were 8.
Preach. That's
now you up here got to argue with these damn white folks about you didn't have no credit card. But then they tell you, well, in order for you to get this credit card off your credit, you gonna need to prosecute your mama.
Okay.
I told you about that story, didn't I?
And that's the look on her face right there. In order for you to get this off your credit and to get this house, you're gonna A, have to pay it off, or B, prosecute your mama. And you know you're gonna have to end up paying it off, because if you prosecute your mama, the whole neighborhood gonna say you wrong for doing that to your mama.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Napoleon says they love using white guilt by sounding respectable and innocent on camera to evade the crime.
That's what they say.
That desecrates the memory of actual innocent blacks imprisoned or killed.
They don't know, man. They don't know.
That's the look on that girl's face. And yes, Napoleon, you're right. That's the look on that girl's face. That one. The what the fuck? The I can't believe. The you know if I say something, it's going to get worse. I can't say anything, but this ain't the first time this bitch done got me caught up. Yep. That's the look on her face. That I love my mama, I hang around my mama, but damn it, my mama keep on putting me in fucked up spots. Damn it, my mama keep on putting me in positions I don't want to be in, I don't think I should have been in.
Preach.
I was going to say, trust me, mom is very worried about the warrant situation. Oh, no, mom is. That's why she's trying to be nice. The problem is the daughter is sitting up here having to realize,
I'm going down with this shit.
Salute my brother.
Yeah,
my good brother, Eric Jordan.
I'm a different breed. My mom would have to go to jail. There's some people like that. There's some people who are out there like your M&Ms. But it's very hard to be a black person, because black people make you feel guilty if you do or say anything against your mama. Black people make you feel like there's nothing your mother can do for you to speak out against her. If she puts you in a bad spot, then you just got to deal with it, because that's your mama. She had you. She brought you in this world.
Bullshit.
That part right there.
And then one of two things will happen. Magnus Day said, I think that'll change once she had her baby. See, here's the problem.
No, it won't. It didn't change your mama.
Daughter may be living in the apartment with her mom. Two things can happen. Either she will grow from her mom and want better for her kids, or she'll cling to her mom and do the same thing to her kids.
Man, he hitting too close to home.
One of two things will happen.
That brother hitting too close to home.
That's why we say these generational curses is because there'll be a time in which you know what you're doing, what's being done to you is wrong. And you say,
yes,
you'll never do it to someone else. But the problem happens when it starts to get normal. And the only thing you learn from having something done to you is how to do it to someone else.
Right.
I want you guys to understand, if somebody sat around you and did math all day and all you saw was them doing math, one of the easiest things for you to do would be math. That's why speaking English is so easy for you who speak English, because all they did was speak English around you. How many of y'all sat around people who spoke English and learned Mandarin? So that's why I'm good at my job and nobody else does the job the way I do it. Y'all can talk all kinds of shit about me, but you could go look and talk to any psychiatrist or psychologist. They won't tell you I'm wrong. They can't.
You done missed all the shenanigans.
If you sat around someone and all they did was mistreat you, what you learned how to do was mistreat others. You didn't learn how to treat others well. Even if in your heart you really want to treat others well, that ain't what you learned. Treating others well was something that was an imaginary thing.
He's speaking facts. My brother's speaking facts. That
you didn't have it, but what you did have was somebody mistreating you. You knew how to do that. That's why I said the worst people to give power is oppressed people. Because once you give oppressed people power, they become worse than the people who were doing the oppressing. Because that's all they learn.
About black people being oppressed.
That's why I look at those red pill guys and I realize what they are. Soon as they got a modicum of power, how have they used it?
So
have they become better people than the women who they claim were horrible people? Or have they become just straight mirrors of them?
Straight mirror.
He is telling the
I'm
absolute
glad to hear that,
truth.
Jacob.
These red pill niggas.
They become
He's
straight
telling
mirrors of
the
women.
absolute truth.
When they say all you do is give ad hominem attacks. Now that y'all seen me go into those red pill spaces and disagree with them, what have you seen them do? Nothing but ad hominem attacks.
He's telling the absolute truth.
Yep.
Oh.
You said some cases worse. Most cases worse. Most cases worse. It's what they do. It's how they act.
Nothing but the truth.
And it's because that's what they learned. So they spend all that time trying to tell these people, you did me wrong by doing this. But as soon as they got a little bit of power, they did that and worse. Yeah, two sides of the same coin, says Sassy Girl. Yep. That's the reason why I'm going in these spaces now and disagreeing with them. Since they love to cheer me on to disagree with black women, since they love to cheer me on to disagree with black folks, since they love to cheer me on to disagree with women, I said, let me go and disagree with you.
Right.
Let me go disagree with you and see how you act. And if you don't act the way they act, then I'll believe you. But if I disagree with you and you act the way they act, then how are you any different? I don't have a woman stalking me like old face Jackson is.
Ooh,
I don't have a woman telling me every day how broke I am like old face Jackson is. I don't have a woman telling me how I fell off every day like old face Jackson is. This a man. This a man who used to go around preaching how women use these ad hominem attacks against you when you say something right, isn't he? Am I lying? Is that not what he did? That was him. Mad because people were calling him ugly when he thought he was saying something right. That was him. Mad because people were calling him broke when he thought he was saying something right. That was him. Now that's all the only thing he's doing. And ain't none of the people who follow him saying, hold on a minute. We used to speak against people doing this. How can we be now doing this? And that's what I would like for y'all to hold me to. And I try to hold myself to that.
Okay.
I want to show grace because I want grace. So every time I do a show with a woman, that's why I call y'all out. When I'm sitting up here saying, I'm talking to this woman who's done whatever, and I'm not cussing her out. And I watch in the comment section of one of y'all saying, why you ain't calling this bitch, no hoe, no what? And I'm like, how is that going to further the conversation with this woman?
It's not. And he took a lot.
Y'all want me to bring?
If y'all remember the chick who had the 5 kids and took them to social services, and everybody, you know what I'm saying, flipped out and talked trash about her. Tommy actually interviewed her, and it was a real conversation.
Oh, he did?
He did. It was a trip. And he took a lot, and he got a lot of flack because people wanted him to go in on her. And he was like, why would I go?
Well, I gotta check out his
questions. I need to ask her the questions so I can get some answers so we can try to figure out what's going on. Because see, a lot of people don't know. Tommy's a whole therapist. He got several degrees in psychology. He get you together. So yeah, he interviewed her. I might do a review.
I gotta check that out.
He took a lot of heat because he didn't go in on her. And she wasn't on there. I have to say for her, she wasn't on there hooping and hollering and acting all you know, saying wigged out, and you know, he asked the questions, she answered the questions, she told her story, and that's what it was. So y'all might do a review on that. And then he interviewed Lily, that name, the white chick, where everybody was all been out of shape, and she was like her friend is married to broke ass niggas. He did her the same way. I want to have a conversation. He asked her questions, she answered them. He asked some more questions, she answered them. He asked some more, and it was that type back and forth. I mean, Tommy only goes sideways with you when you bring the bullshit to the table.
I gotta check it out. I gotta check.
Yeah, he really operates on that 3 strikes you out type of situation.
I gotta check it out.
If you cool, he gonna be cool. If you start acting like you ain't got no sense, then he gonna act like he ain't got no sense and go smooth in on you. But yeah, I'll send you those links up there. I might do a review on.
I'm sorry. Culture throwing shade. Culture throwing shade. The thing is about my culture, I don't have to color it. It comes in like that. Thank you very much. I'm man. Culture, you're a troll. You're a troll. I love you, brother. I love you.
But yeah, Tommy don't.
He's just jealous because my beard comes in like that, and I can't help that. I didn't color it, although it looks good. I'm about to go to the barbershop again, and once I get trimmed up again, I don't have to color it. But I love you, brother. I love you so much. Thank you.
Lord have mercy. Y'all doing
a keep talking, Amanaz, because culture got me. He got me wanting to. He got me wanting to say something.
Lord have mercy. Hold up. Culture, you want to come up here?
At least I don't look like the Beach Boy culture.
Oh Lord. Hey, are you still trying to make your journey back to your homeland? What's happening with that with this storm that's going on? Because now they're talking about this might be a category 5.
Yeah, culture on a trip, ain't he?
And he's gonna be leaving Thursday.
Where is he from?
St. Lucia.
He from the islands?
Yeah. I was supposed to stow away in his luggage, but yeah, I'm gonna have to say that to next trip.
All right. Have a safe trip, culture. And I see you when you jet back into Columbus.
I'm a coconut. Oh yeah, some good coconut oil. Yeah, I need that sea mouse. We talk about tell me about the mangoes the other day. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come through. That's your aunties. Listen, what's happening at auntie house? What is popping over there?
All right, brother.
What's this? All right. Okay. Be safe. Be safe. We'll get this last little taste of time, and we're gonna wrap this up. Folks got to work in the morning. Y'all sick of this.
Bring a woman on here to interview her just to call her a bitch and a hoe?
Yeah,
how many of y'all women have saw a lot of these men in the comment section doing that? This shit is scary. They'll watch me bring someone on here who I've called all kind of names, and now I'm trying to find out how this person got in this spot. And they'll be sitting in there like mob justice, wondering why I'm not calling her a bitch. By your logic, there would have been no great revolution such as the American Revolution. Didn't the American whites feel oppressed by England? Yes, sir. And then after they got free, what did they do? They oppressed blacks, sir.
Yeah, they did.
And they oppressed blacks worse. They oppressed Indians worse than they were oppressed over in England. Y'all see how easily I was able to beat Mr. Osmond's logic?
Uh-oh.
Mr. Osmond said that by my logic, there have been no great revolutions. No, sir. By my logic, there would have been great revolutions. And then when they came out of those revolutions, the victors, they then found another group that they could oppress worse than they were oppressed.
Yeah.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Can I get
They
an
did
amen?
it twice to the Native Americans and the blacks.
A lot of
They
y'all
just
right
couldn't
now
help
who are feeling like
themselves.
the small hats are destroying society and oppressing people, weren't those the same people who felt like they were oppressed? The Holocaust was bad for them, so they're gonna make the rest of the world bad for you. Namaste said that was quick. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm good. Right, says the girl. He really thought he had me. He thought he had me. He thought he had fucked me up. He thought he had me back on my heels.
Okay.
Gotcha.
What,
gotcha, Tommy.
Listen, what is it? And this, I know this. I'm gonna have to do another show on this right here. What is up with these dudes and these damn checkmate, I gotcha moments? Like, why y'all living for that shit? Hey, come on. Everything
I can't answer that.
Everything is you can't engage.
I can't answer that because I try my best not to get caught up in a got you moment. I just let the facts speak for itself, and if there's something about me that's factual, okay, you know, I just can't. I can't do it. And like, oh, you know, gotcha. I mean, well, what's the point?
Living for that checkmate gotcha bullshit. Like, I'll be so over that. Like, really? And all of them be wrong as hell in the first place. I'm like, y'all, you're trying to have a debate about something you don't know what the hell you're talking about. It'd be too much for me. It'd be way too much.
I just can't do gotcha moments. I can't. I hold people accountable for what they say to me, not for what I heard. And you know, I never repeat things that people tell me in confidence. I just don't do gotcha moments. I had somebody come and try to catch me in a gotcha moment, and when I found out who told them, I said, consider your source of your information before you come and confront me. Consider why they told you that, and consider if it's true or not. And I always tell people, I never lied to you. I've told you something you haven't believed, but it wasn't a lie.
Right. You don't believe it, that's on you. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
I've lied. I ain't gonna sit up here and say I haven't. But got you moments, I don't do it. I don't do it.
Yeah, these damn dudes, they be living for that shit. And I'm like,
how this guy under a coconut tree saying gotcha? And I don't get culture.
Listen, he said I'm gonna go sit under a coconut tree. I don't gotcha.
It's probably nice and breezy.
He ain't there yet.
Oh, he ain't there yet? He's still on the plane?
No, he don't leave till Thursday.
Oh, okay. Okay, so he's still in Ohio. Ha ha ha.
Yep.
Aha. Now
we're gonna ride the rest of this out. Let's see what else time to talk about.
That's my brother-in-law.
I'm still here with
this is why people will not debate me. I'm quick on my feet. I'm old now, so I'm slow on my feet, but my mind will be the last thing to go, I hope.
Okay.
When my legs go and my arms go, I hope my mind's the last thing to go.
My grandmother was sharp as a tack.
Right, Kamala, he got himself. All he did was sit there and make it very easy for me to prove my point. Say, Tommy, he didn't like Tank Davis did. Frank Martin says most hated in love. Then you think you had me there by your logic? Yes, by my logic. I love that statement. The statement that I brought to y'all that y'all never used prior to me. Yeah, I take a lot of credit for a lot of things. Who else should? Gonna wait on somebody else to give me the credit. I'm gonna take it myself. Y'all used to make fun of me when I used to say the phrase by that logic. Patrick, you remember that, don't you? Sassy girl, you remember that, don't you? They used to make fun of me. They used to have shows. You can't even have a conversation with Tommy. Anytime you say something, he says, by that logic. I'm like, well, damn. But I'm just trying to, I didn't think I was saying anything wrong. Now they all said, by that logic, but you used to make fun of me for saying it. Legendary Bear says, the only one that is not oppressed is the good Lord. Can I get an amen for that?
Yeah, right.
But you're not religious, are you, Tommy? Now we need to agree which Lord to follow. No, I'm not religious. But if you argue with me on the merits of your God, or if you argue with me on the book of your God, I will argue with you right or wrong based upon that you're arguing with that book. Because if you're going by that, then that's why I said, that's why I use the phrase by that logic. I will let you tell me what is and what isn't by your doctrine. Then now you're stuck. You just boxed yourself in because you got to now follow your doctrine when it comes to your actions. See, if I use my doctrine to judge what it is that you do right or wrong, then by that logic, I should also use my doctrine towards my actions. That's all. So again,
a psychologist or a therapist?
When people have watched me and listened to me before, I said, I let you build your own jail. Then I just close the door. I'll let you build your own jail. I will listen to you and listen to everything you say. And when you say, this is how it should happen, this is what should happen, I'm like, okay. I'm taking notes. No one who does this should do this. No one who feels this way should do that. I'm taking notes. And then I start saying, is this person doing what they're saying? Is this person judging the people they care about the same way? And if they are, then I'll say, well, they win. And not even a win, or it makes me look bad if I agree with them. I can agree with them because they're staying consistent. That's all I ask. Stay consistent.
No, never that.
I only speak when you become inconsistent.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this.
And all of y'all should
consistent. These black women over the last, I'm gonna say 2 decades, the last 2 generations. Yeah, 2 generations of these single black mothers. Y'all staying consistent pushing the foolishness. Now I'm gonna say that. Y'all staying real consistent on pushing the be a victim at all costs, be in control of the narrative, deny, even when it's sitting in your face, get pregnant for pay, and just be a all around damn degenerate. Y'all consistent on pushing that. Y'all been real consistent with that. We on the 3rd generation of I don't need no man, but every time we turn around, somebody pregnant. I'm gonna live off these kids, and then treat the kids like crap, and then be confused about why the kids, you know what I'm saying, repeat in your footsteps to get away from you. Y'all consistent on the we're gonna trash the kids' credit report before they even old enough to use it. Y'all consistent with the we gonna roll up in the child support court and get payments from this dude when the dude, because you mad he don't want you. Well, you know what I'm saying, deep down this ain't even the child daddy in the first damn place. Y'all real consistent on running to the clinic. Y'all real consistent on scamming. I'm gonna say this last generation has really upped the scamming. Like, have you seen that? I mean, have you noticed that, Derek? These bitches they scam all the time.
This generation, I have no idea which direction they are going, and it's sad to see because I don't want none of these ninjas taking care of me when I get too old to take care of myself. I don't want them voting for me. I don't want them politicking for me. I don't want them to do nothing for me because I have no idea where they're coming from, who they are. It is so much just just leave me alone. I'll become the old man that comes out to say, get off my lawn before I let them do anything for me. I can't. I can't deal with them. I can't deal with the language, the attitudes. They act like, excuse me, they act like they're entitled to something, but they don't amount to nothing. I can't speak for them. I don't. I just maybe it's because of my age, and maybe I remember things being different. I grew up at an age of accountability where people on the block will look after you, where Mr. Jones would get you, and then when your mama get home, you get it again. I grew up in that era, and this era, I don't know them. They don't represent anything, any of the old school values uh, that I grew up with. Black parties that didn't get shot up, fish fries every Friday, going to the candy lady, going to the icy lady, walking to the store, hanging out in the game rooms after school, all that. This generation, I'm surprised in 10 years you don't see people walking around with humps in their back from looking down at their phones while they walk.
You might.
It's just not me. It's just, and then this generation is raising the next generation because they're having kids young.
Yep.
I'll do good. I hate to say this, but I've said it to my daughter. My mission is to get her through high school with her virginity intact. That's my job. I can't worry about everybody else, but at the same time, I gotta worry about everybody else's kids. I don't know.
Yeah, because the lessons that we got from our mothers and grandmothers, these are not the same lessons that these kids today are getting from their mamas and their grandmamas. They are at a major disadvantage. Major disadvantage. I ain't doing this with y'all tonight. I ain't doing it. Ain't doing it. Yeah, major disadvantage. And the lessons that they're getting are just gonna set them up for a life full of nothing. A life full of struggle and strife and waste and victimhood. That's
the old ways are gone. The old ways are gone. The old ways of discipline are gone. The old ways of accountability are gone.
Hey Danny, how you doing? Yeah, the new discipline is to beat them senseless or unalive them.
Why is culture trolling me? I wasn't reading the chats before, and then I put you on my TV because you look good on my TV, Amanaz. And so I see the chat, and culture is taking every opportunity to troll me. I can't help it. He live in Columbus. That's not my fault. Wow. That's not my fault. I can't help it if the only thing Columbus got are the water treatment plants right outside of Columbus. I can't help that. That's not my fault. That's not my fault that Columbus is landlocked, and the only time when you get to see the ocean is when you turn on the TV. Well, I got a river downtown I could go look at, but that's not my fault. You live in Columbus. That's not my fault. You want to be a Cincinnatian so bad you could taste it, can't you?
Wow.
You could smell it. Smell it. That's not Kentucky.
Okay. I'm here doing bad.
I'm sorry, Amina.
Wow. It's all right. You see me blue as hell. Y'all gotta do better than this.
You know what? I'm a culture. Email me DerekGaines22@gmail.com, and I give you my phone number, and then I can tell you how to drive through Cincinnati.
Oh Lord. These folks, they cutting up, Eric. They cutting up in here this evening.
That's culture. He started it. I'd rather listen to the dude talk, and culture just keep. He won't leave me alone.
Mm. You know what, y'all? I had another video.
Go ahead, Aminaz.
Nah, I'm
gonna have to get with culture later. I promise you, I will.
I'm gonna email you. Lord have mercy. Okay, y'all. Again, we have taken a look at the lessons that these trash ass mothers are passing on to their daughters today. We have heard from Tommy Sotomayors. We have commented and provided perspective and opinions on some of his thoughts on this. So I do have a couple more videos that illustrate this point as well, but I do think now I'm thinking a couple of those might be good. Y'all know me. I'm always watching out for Tommy. Tommy bring us something else good, I will bring it to you. That is guaranteed. What's happening? It's Tuesday. Tomorrow, I will be on the Lady Leo Network for TLC Talk. Let me put this in the chat. For those of y'all who have not subscribed over there, be sure to do so. We're gonna be talking about my 600-pound life. We got a doozy. This damn dude. This cat, William. William was on season 12, episode 2. William is the one. He's our first bullshitter of the season. Let me put it like that. This dude was totally and completely full of bullshit. And subscribe and you will find out what all he does tomorrow. Y'all know Wednesday is all about my 600-pound life. Thursday, I'm not quite. Yes, Thursday is the 4th of July. So I will be on at some point. I may just go ahead and do what I was supposed to do yesterday, but we had storms and internet outages, so was not able to come on. So y'all, I ended up watching. I had to break out my DVD player, like real talk. I had to pull out the DVD player. Yeah, I got one for y'all. So yeah, we'll say that for the 4th of July. Definitely make sure y'all come back for that because it's gonna be commentary for one and for all. Y'all ain't even gonna believe this. Exactly, tell them, Coach. So again, I do appreciate y'all for stopping by for Tommy Tuesdays, and we took a look at good lessons of the single Black mothers today. Until tomorrow, I appreciate all of y'all stopping by. Y'all take care. I will see y'all later. Bye.